Hello and welcome to this week's Science Club video. Now this week we are going to continue looking at different materials, but this week we're going to look at how we can change the state of a material. So in front of you right now there is a glass of water, some milk, some lemonade and some tomato ketchup. And I wonder if any of you can think of a way how I can change these objects, these materials, from a liquid into a solid. So if you are thinking about freezing them into a solid, you are absolutely correct, so well done. So this week we can have a look at which liquids we can freeze. Now to do this you need either a plastic container, or if you've got some ice cube bags or an ice cube tray, speak to your parents about what is safe for you to put into the freezer. So I've got water, so I'd put that into the container. I could get another container and put some milk in. I could put some lemonade in another container, and also some tomato ketchup. Then what you can do is put it into the container. And if you put the same amount in, if you measure it, so using some of your math skills, so say if you put 100 milliliters in each one, or a couple of 100 milliliters, as long as they are the same, it will be the same, a fair test. And then what you do is if you put it into the freezer and then wait for an hour or a couple of hours, as long as they've all been in for the same amount of time, what you can do is check on them and see if they've changed from a liquid state into a solid state. So when it is a solid, it freezes. Now the questions I'd like to ask you this week is, do all of the different liquids freeze? Do they freeze at the same amount of time as each other? Which liquid have you found that freezes the fastest? And which liquid have you found that freezes the slowest? You could also make a prediction. So following on from the other weeks of Science Club videos, as well as what you're learning in school, think about the prediction that you make. Justify why you have made that prediction. So, I predict for my experiment that the water will freeze the quickest. Okay, so this is because I know that water freezes as you can have it into ice cubes. And I predict that the tomato ketchup will freeze the slowest, because I've never seen tomato ketchup be frozen before. Okay, so really look forward to hearing about your science experiment this week and find out the different liquids that you've experimented with and all of your fantastic ideas.